Hey y'all, it's Bob Jackson, team lead for the Sage Group of Leading Edge Mid-City. I want to talk to you today about the home buying process, steps you should take and when you should take them. Let's face it, buying a house, whether it's your first house or your last house or somewhere in the middle, is a big deal. It's exciting, and I think most people's inclination is let's get a realtor, let's go look at some houses. But there's really a lot of work that has to be done prior to that sort of fun stage of actually looking at houses. We're going to go over a few of those steps. So first thing you want to do is review your finances, and by that I mean either create or review your budget. Figure out what your monthly expenses are and what you feel as though you can actually afford to pay for a house. Um, there's going to be a delta. There's going to be a difference between what a pre-approval letter, and we'll talk about those in a minute, what a pre-approval letter says and what you actually feel as though you can afford to buy. Sometimes it's a pretty big difference. So review your finances and get that sort of in order. Next, you want to bust out your crystal ball. You want to look at what's going to happen or what's likely to happen both professionally and personally over the next few years. Is there going to be a change in your employment status? Is there going to be a change in your marital status? Are kids coming into the picture? Those are all things that are going to impact what your ideal living situation looks like, and you need to prepare for those and kind of forecast out for that. Then you want to do your research. And by research, I mean look at Zillow, look at Realtor.com, and get a realistic expectation of what's available in your price range. That's number one. Before you start running out and looking at houses in person, get a really good idea of what the market looks like. Also, you want to research school systems, demographics, crime stats, things like that, things that your realtor cannot by law cite to you. There are plenty of websites available. You can go to like bestschools.org. The Census Bureau has crime stats or not crime stats, but has demographic information. And there are sites out there that have crime stats as well. So do your research. Next, and this is a big one, you want to get your pre-approval letter. They're going to be good for 90 days, so you don't want to get it before you're within sort of a 90-day window of actually going under contract, actually buying that house. And they're really important. Pre-approval letters, some realtors won't even show a house unless you present that to them first. At the Sage Group, we kind of give one freebie, so we'll show you one house without a pre-approval letter. But really, our rules are you have to be serious and we have to be making progress. And the number one way you show us that you're serious is by getting that pre-approval letter. Then, and only then, can you actually start going out and looking at houses. The pre-approval letter, I want to sort of circle back on that. It's important for a number of reasons. First of all, you may not find a realtor that's willing to show you houses without it. Second, showing houses from a seller's standpoint, from the person actually selling the home, is a horribly disruptive process. And to have people kind of traipsing through their house for whom that house is either not a good fit or not affordable, it's incredibly, incredibly disruptive to the sellers. And, we like to be nice and work hard, and disrupting people's lives needlessly is not very nice. So that's the process. Review your finances, bust out your crystal ball, do your research, get your pre-approval letter. Get your pre-approval letter. One more time. Get your pre-approval letter. Talk to y'all soon.